In today's digital world, we rely on computers and smartphones for almost everything. We shop online, do our banking, and connect with friends and family. But there's a hidden danger lurking in the digital shadows: malware. Malware is a growing threat to individuals and businesses alike. Cybercriminals are constantly developing new and more sophisticated ways to infect our devices and steal our information. That's why it's more important than ever to understand what malware is, how it works, and how to protect ourselves from it. By taking some simple precautions, we can all help to make the digital world a safer place for everyone. Think of it like locking your doors at night. You wouldn't leave your house vulnerable, would you? Your devices need that same level of protection. Malware is short for malicious software. It's a broad term that describes any type of software designed to harm your computer, steal your data, or take control of your device without your knowledge or consent. Imagine someone sneaking into your house and planting a listening device without you knowing. That's what malware does to your devices. Criminals use malware for all sorts of nefarious purposes. They might want to steal your credit card information, your online banking credentials, or even your identity. In some cases, they might just want to cause chaos by deleting your files or crashing your computer. Whatever their motives, one thing is clear: malware is a serious threat that should not be taken lightly. Malware comes in many shapes and sizes, each with its own unique way of wreaking havoc. Let's meet some of the most common culprits: viruses. Like their biological counterparts, computer viruses spread by attaching themselves to legitimate software. Once activated, they replicate and infect other files. Worms, standalone programs that spread without human interaction. Trojans, disguised as harmless software, trick you into downloading them. Ransomware encrypts your files, holding them hostage until you pay a ransom. Spyware runs silently, recording your keystrokes and tracking your activity. Adware bombards you with unwanted ads, slowing down your device. Section 4. How malware spreads. Cybercriminals are always finding new and clever ways to spread their malicious creations. Here are a few common methods they use. Imagine receiving an email that looks like it's from your bank, asking you to verify your account information. Clicking on the link might take you to a fake website designed to steal your credentials. Visiting a compromised or malicious website can infect your device without you even realizing it. These sites often exploit vulnerabilities in your browser or plugins to silently download and install malware. Downloading software from untrusted sources is risky. It could be bundled with malware that gets installed on your device along with the desired program. Be wary of plugging in unfamiliar USB drives into your computer. They could be infected with malware that automatically installs itself onto your device. Hackers often use social engineering tactics to trick people into installing malware. For example, they might pose as a tech support agent and convince you to download a remote access tool that is actually malware in disguise. Section 5. Is your device infected? Malware infections can be tricky to spot, but here are some telltale signs that your device might be compromised. Is your computer running slower than usual? It could be a sign that malware is running in the background, consuming your system's resources. If your device is crashing or freezing more often than it used to, it could be a sign of a malware infection. Are you seeing an increase in pop-up ads even when you're not browsing the web? Adware might be the culprit. If you notice unusual network activity, such as your device sending or receiving large amounts of data for no apparent reason, it could be a sign that malware is communicating with a remote server. Malware can sometimes make changes to your system settings without your knowledge or consent. For example, it might change your home page, your default browser, or your security settings. Section 6. Protect your digital world. Now that you know the dangers of malware, let's talk about how to protect yourself. Antivirus software is your first line of defense. It scans your device for threats and blocks them. Install updates for your operating system and applications. Don't open email attachments from unknown senders. Only download software from reputable sources. If infected with ransomware, having a backup helps. Use strong passwords and two-factor authentication. Follow these tips to reduce your risk. Stay informed, stay safe.